Hello and welcome back, everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of the re-aged SMB League, and the Buzzards started off slow. They're turning it up a little bit as they're now 3-2 and 3 wins in their last 3 games. Next time out, we will be facing off against the Jacks here, who are sitting at 1-4. Very tough matchup for us as Fabulo did not look good in his first start with us. Jerry Caps apparently didn't look too much better in his start with the Jacks. So we'll see who comes out on top in this one. Definitely hoping Fabulo can right this ship a little bit. Taking a look at the lineup, I believe I set this prior to us finishing that last game. So I'm going to leave the lineup as is, and we're going to get right into this ball game. We had a huge outing from Miguel de Jesus in his first start, or in his second start. Malcolm de Jesus, excuse me, who ended up being locked in. He was injured, but because of that workhorse trade, he was able to still muscle through a wonderful game, and he got the win. So we'll see if Fabio can pick up where he left off as we head out to Battery Bay. And we'll see if our offense can keep some momentum going. We'll see if Fabio can avoid taking on too much damage here, and if we can keep this hot streak going. As we get into our seats, Buzzards will come out to the plate, starting with locked in Geronimo James with Tier 2 contact versus righties. His average sitting at .538 on the season. 1 home run. It was a solo shot. And Jerry Caps will start things off with a ball. He has a 8.10 ERA on the season, so it did not have a great first start. He gets a pop-up to third. Easy play from Herbert Hackman in foul territory. And that's a quick out, number 1. Kitty Kaufman's been struggling this year. She's back to neutral mojo. Even with that Tier 3 bad ball hitter, she's still only batting .250. She takes a changeup on the corner for strike 1. This one's too low. 1-1 count, and Kitty will line to Munoz at short. So 2 quick outs for Jerry Caps, and now Sturdy Woodman will come up. He has been on fire. Well, I guess I'd say he's been locked in lately. And he just had a 2 home run game, batting .545 now with 4 RBIs, excuse me. 1-2 count. Ball in the dirt, good block from the catcher. 2-2, and Woodman takes a ball low. Full count now, and Woodman will get one just over the diving third baseman into left field. Cul-de-sac comes up throwing. That's going to be a single for Sturdy Woodman in the first inning here to keep the inning alive a little bit longer. We'll see if Hito Munshada can keep the line moving as well. Batting .357, still looking for his first home run as a Buzzard. Low speed over there at first base and a phenomenal arm behind the plate. First pitch ball, that one's fouled, and it's 1-1 for Munshada. And inside out swing goes to second base. And is that Arsenio Armstrong at second base? Interesting. We'll have to keep an eye out on that as we go. We have Greg Bomzo playing right field, rookie this year, batting .273. As Tier 3 sign stealers, you saw right there, and he'll use it to hit one into right field, a base hit on the first pitch of the game, and Fabio Fabulo, not a good start for him. Now Jeb Jumps comes up batting .154. No home runs, no RBIs. As Tier 2 whiffer, Tier 3 stealer. We're really hoping he can keep him off the bases today. Fabulo with a challenge in front of him here. Whiffer activates on the 0-2. And this will be lofted into left field. Calling it already as Merle Ryan was camped under it right away. And runner retreats back as Ryan hauls that one in. Out number 1. Now Herbert Hackman comes in. Rejuvenated his career in this universe. Batting .200 with no home runs and 1 RBI. Has Tier 2 big hack. Swings at that one, and it's going to be foul. And, oh, that one's lofted over the first base bag, but it's going to tail foul, so it's down 0-2. No big hack will activate in this at-bat. Takes the ball high. And a dribbler in front of the plate. It's going to be fair for Pork Bennett. Kaufman over to first, not in time, so Hackman just barely beats out the fielder's choice. Great play from Pork Bennett as he comes out of the crouch and immediately throws to second to get the lead runner. And now not much speed over at first base for Damian Rush with 222 average. Great speed, great power, but barely any contact, and he has tier 2 sprinter, so he flies out of the box. He gets a base hit up the middle to keep the inning alive for the Jacks. Now here comes right fielder playing second base, Arsenio Armstrong. Tier 2 cannon arm, batting 250 with no home runs and 2 RBIs. Pulls the first pitch foul. Ball low and away, and it's fouled off, just making contact there. And trying to get out of this inning is Fabio Fabulo. And a forkball that's fouled off. 15 pitches already for Fabulo, and just misses the edge there. They call it a ball, 2-2. Armstrong pops one foul. Still 2-2 with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Swings through strike 3, so Armstrong loses mojo, shatters his bat, and huge strikeout from Fabio Fabulo. Gets through a clean first despite giving up 2 base hits. Tense shortstop Snag Roper has been really off this season. Tier 2 first pitch slayer will take first strike, batting 143 on the year. He's really trying to right the ship, but hasn't been able to get anything going consistently. He falls behind 1-2, and he'll swing late, but just make contact and foul that off. Chases high, and that's strike 3, so he continues to struggle. He's going to have to get a day off here sooner rather than later. Probably Flash Levard getting a start here pretty soon. And Ella Royds came through with a huge double in the last game. She's batting 333. Ball low, and it's a 2-0 count for her. And she gets one right into the bread basket, but she pulls a foul. And she'll pull this one foul as well, and it's 2-2 for Caps to Royds. Ball high. Can't get her to chase, and it's full. Ball 4 outside Ella Royds with a good eye there. She swings at some strikes, but she ends up getting the walk. Now Pork Bennett will come up, batting 1,000. Had a couple of big hits against Jovita Pulo in that last game. Takes a strike here. Runner on first with no speed whatsoever. Inside out swing there is foul, and it's 0-2. And he takes strike 3, so he figured out Jovita Pulo, but cannot figure out Jerry Caps, and that's a quick 3 pitch at bat, and Caps gets the strikeout. His first of the game, second of the game. Merle Ryan comes up, he's tense. Had an RBI triple earlier this year, but has been his only production. This one's grounded on the first baseline. Herbert Hackman comes up throwing. Ball in the dirt, and doesn't matter anyways, as Ryan's able to speed down the first baseline. Good play from Hackman, though, from the third baseman. Not really known for his defense, but makes a really great play. Just can't follow through with it. And 2 on with 2 outs for Ricky Kwan, his first at-bat of the year, getting the start over Jose Tremendo. And there's a taken strike. It's a 1-2 count for Kwan. He dribbles one. It's foul. Fiona Clark behind the plate. Checks the swing, holds it, and it's 2-2 for Kwan. Base hit up the middle, but Arsenio Armstrong playing up the middle. He's going to get that one backhand and toss to first. That ends the inning. So an opportunity for the Buzzards offense, but they can't follow through. Kathy Caldesac will come up, batting 125 on the year. She aged quite a bit in this universe. Tier 2 contact versus righties is not activated. Fabio sneezing before he throws the first pitch. 1-1 count for Caldesac. Still a nothing ball game here in the bottom of the second, and Caldesac pokes one to left. Leadoff single for the Jacks. Bash Taters will come up. First baseman tense. He aged quite a bit as well. Batting 154 with no home runs and no RBIs on the year. And first pitch swinging. Woodman can't get the double play. He catches it on a line, turns to step on first, but he couldn't get back before Caldesac was able to slide back in safely. And we have 1 out with a runner on first for Reed Munoz, rookie. Hitless on the year. Tier 2, Magic Hands, Tier 2 pinch perfect. We won't see either in this at-bat. Magic Hands could activate at shortstop. He gets ahead in the count 3-0. He takes a get me over strike and a ball right down the middle, and it's pulled foul. It's now full for Munoz, and Fabio will get the strikeout. Nice pitch for him. Pulls the string, and Munoz goes down swinging. Number 9 hitter comes up here with a runner on first and 2 outs is Fiona Clark. Hitless on the year 2-2 power versus lefty. She is not known for her bat, but is a tremendous fielder behind the plate. And she has aged up quite a bit as well, so not much for development here for the catcher. She pops one into foul territory, and that's going to be Sturdy Woodman hauling that in to end the inning. So 1 hit allowed, the leadoff single to cul-de-sac, and nothing else happens. We get through 2 full innings, and it's still a 0-0 ball game. And both teams will wrap to the top of their order, starting with the Buzzards here with Geronimo James, who's still locked in. Ball low. And a base hit up the middle. It's going to get past the sliding or the diving Arsenio Armstrong and into center field. So a leadoff single. Now great speed at first base, but Fiona Clark with a crazy good arm. And Kitty Kaufman will come up. She's still 0 for 1. Takes a strike. It was a good spot for her, but she does not do anything with it. And there's a ball high. Ball high, and it's 2-1. Caps over 40 pitches now. And a base hit to right field, so the infield at double play depth, and that's going to pull them out of position from getting to that one. We have 2 runners aboard, both with phenomenal speed. For Sturdy Woodman, the first player to get on base for the Buzzards today, and it was a single in the first inning. He comes up still locked in. First pitch swinging is dumped into center field, and it's going to hang up for Damian Rush, who incredibly fast is able to track that one down. And getting robbed of a base hit is Sturdy Woodman. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Now Hito Munchada comes up. He struck out last time. That's right, he struck out last time, right? First pitch swinging, it's a high pitch. It's fouled off. No, maybe he popped up. I don't remember. 1-1 count. And Hito gets a high pitch, but it's hung up, and it's going to be an infield fly just on the edge of the second base grass there. We had 2 on with nobody out. It's now 2 outs, and both runners still stuck at first and second. A lot of potential speed there that we can't do anything with if we can't get a base hit. Now Snag will come up. He struck out in his last at-bat, takes a first pitch, change him for strike 1. Ball in the dirt. Come on, Snag, it's time for you to come through. Ball high. He chased at that one in the last at-bat. He has learned and adjusted. 3-1 count. Great spot for you, Snag. Right down the middle, taken for a strike. Full count, bases loaded, runners will go. And a base hit to... Nope, grounder cut off by Arsenio Armstrong to end the inning. So, god damn it. Nothing comes of it. 2 singles to start the inning, and they get left stranded as we go through the heart of our order. I won't blame Sturdy Woodman as he made decent contact, but Hito and Snag have been a very big eyesore in our lineup as of late. 1-1 count. Bomb to left field. I think that's Greg Bomzo. And that's the first run of the ball game. It's a home run. A 403-foot shot over the left field wall. And yeah, Bomzo hits a bomb for his first home run of the year. And the Jacks take the lead here. Ugh. I know Fabio can't be perfect, but he gives up a home run, and now the Jacks are in the driver's seat with Jerry Capps pitching really well today. And Jeb Jumps will come up 0-2 count here, and he'll whiff through strike 3. So Fabio bounces right back, gets a strikeout. He feels better than I would. But Herbert Hackman will come up 0-1. First pitch taken for a strike. Batting 167 on the year. Ball way high and out. Right down the middle. Taken for strike 2. 1-2 count. It's ball low and in. Hackman will check but hold back in full count. He takes strike 3 right at the bottom of the zone. Hackman can't believe it, but that's out number 2. 2 straight strikeouts in response to that home run that he gave up to Greg Bomzo to lead off this inning. And now Damian Rush will come up, but Hito Munchada has to hurry, and he's able to get him by quite a bit. Even though he had sprinter out of the box, Damian Rush grounds out to end the inning. The home run to Bomzo breaks the tie, and it's 1-0 Jacks heading into the top of the 4th. Elleroyd's walked in her first at-bat. Jerry Capps starting to get tired, but has pitched really well here as he's over 50 pitches. That one's fouled back. 1-1 count for Royds, and she chases one low and away, and she grounds it off the end of the bat to second base. That's out number 1. And you can see Arsenio Armstrong playing really well at second base, so he's holding up in his secondary position. Now, Pork Bennett, who got caught looking in his first at-bat, will take 2 pitches, striking a ball, fouls one back. He's down 1-2. Checks on holds and the ball low. Checks outside, and it's 3-2, full count, and Pork will pop one foul. Over 60 pitches now is Caps. And takes strike 3 at the bottom of the zone, so that might be his last batter. He might show up here against Merle Ryan, but a big strikeout there. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. And Caps will stay out there at least for now. He's locked in. Merle with a base hit down the third baseline last time. Magic hands from Munoz, and same thing. Merle with 2 infield singles as he gets one down the third baseline that Herbert got to but couldn't get over to first in time. And then you saw Munoz do the same thing there in the 5-6 hole. A grounder straight to mashed taters from Kwan, and that ends the inning. So we've been able to get the runners aboard, but haven't been able to do anything with it. And it's still 1-0 Jacks. Jacks come up here in the bottom of the 4th against Fabio Fabulo. Arsenio Armstrong will be leading things off. And he falls behind it quickly, 0-2. And that one will be pumped foul. Fabio trying to get the put-out pitch. Chases him outside, but he makes contact to foul it off. Another one there, and it's still 0-2. Armstrong chases in the dirt. Good block from Pork. Despite the low fielding, he does a really good job there. And that's a strikeout for Fabio Fabulo. Kathy comes up. She's 1 for 1 today. Fabio just threw his 50th pitch. And he is starting to get tired too. Bouncing back quite a bit from his first start. A grounder to second base. That's out number 2. Now Mashed Taters will come up 0 for 1. And Fabulo, I imagine this one's pulled foul, and it's going to get down in the right field corner. I imagine that Fabio is done after this strikeout there to Mashed Taters. Clean inning there in the 4th, but they're still down 1-0 as the Buzzards offense just has not been able to solve Jerry Caps. Geronimo James comes up 1 for 2 with a single. Caps gets pulled for Spike Pena. Spike has tier 3 reverse splits, has tier 2, I think that's tier 2 K Collector. Yep. Great accuracy pitcher as he gets K Collector here. Lower in the velocity and junk department, but with K Collector it helps him out quite a bit. 0-2 count here for James. Fouls one off, staying alive. Not much power in his bat right now, and it doesn't matter. He takes strike 3 looking. Now we see Kaufman come up. She's 1 for 2 with a single. High pressure situation. And first pitch swinging, fouls it off. No reverse splits activated in this at-bat. Ball high. A dribbler will get cut off by Spike Pena. He tosses the first. There's 2. And Sturdy Woodman will come up. He's 1 for 2. We'll have reverse splits activated against him. You also see that he's locked in, so that's helping to offset that a little bit. 1 for 2 today. Gets ahead in the count, 2-0 here. Good spot for him. And he hits one hard, but low. Center field, and Damian Rush will catch that one. The second ball that Sturdy Woodman should have been able to get on base for, but he gets really, really unlucky, and he is now 1 for 3 today, and that ends the inning. Man, if he got underneath that one, this was a tie ball game. First pitch swinging is fouled off for a strike, and Fabio stays out there for Munoz. A grounder down the first baseline will stay fair. Right on the bag will be Sturdy Woodman, who scoops and steps simultaneously for out number 1. Now here comes Fiona Clark. Still has that tier 2 contact or power versus righties. Or versus lefties, excuse me. She falls behind 0-2. Fabio threw 60. Now 61 pitches. with 1 out, and chasing strike 3 is Fiona Clark. That's going to be out number 2, and here comes Greg Bomzo. The leadoff man is 2 for 2 with a single and a solo home run, the only run of the ball game. They're going to rightfully pull Fabulo for Gasser Morris now, who had a day off, thankfully, due to Malcolm DeJesus getting a complete game win in the last game. So Gasser comes in, 1-2 count here, and won't get him to chase, low and in. It's 2-2. Fouling one off his Bomzo, staying alive. Fastball call predicted, and he swings and fouls it off. Again, fastball stolen, and it's fouled. Lofted into right field, and that's going to get down in front of Geronimo James. And Bomzo goes 3 for 3 today now. 2 singles and the home run. He's now locked in. Jeb Jumps comes up. You see the Tier 3 specialist activated against Jumps, who is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He's tense. He hits one hard there, but pulled foul, and it's 1-1. Missing the edge of the plate there, and that's ball 2. Pop foul, and now 2-2. Jeb Jumps will get Whiffer activated. That is no contact there, but he still makes contact. Lofts over shortstop, and Merle Ryan will cut it off. Throws to third base, and runner aboard. Jeb gets his mojo back. 2 on, 2 outs for Herbert Hackman. So Fabio got the first out, or the first 2 outs. They decide to go to Gasser Morris, who's been our best pitcher in the bullpen, and he has faced 2 batters and allowed 2 hits. Now Hackman comes up, and he'll dribble to snag Roper, and a weird hop in the grass there, but it helps out Roper as it goes right back to him, and that'll end the inning. So Gasser finally gets out of it, but not before struggling a bit. Now Hito comes up 0 for 2. High pressure situation as we are approaching the top of the 6th. We're in the top of the 6th, and we're down by 1. You won't see Pena's reverse splits activated here. It's a 1-1 count for Moonshot. Dude, we would love a moonshot right now. Pops one foul out of play. It's 1-2 count. K Collector activates for Pena. Fouls that one off, staying alive, and does not chase outside. 2-2. Moonshot swings at the high pitch. He loves those, and he pops it foul. Ball outside. Full count for Moonshot. Staying alive. And right to mashed taters. Inside out swing that goes the other way and right to the first baseman. That's out number 1. Now Snag Roper will come up 0 for 2. Max pressure now is tense and first pitch Slayer. Dude, swing at the first pitch. Takes ball low. It's 1-1. Roper will ground a second or to the pitcher. Snag Roper got through the 2 toughest batters we have in the lineup. Now we have Elleroids, who's juiced right now due to that Tier 3 stimulated. Max pressure. She's 0 for 1 with a walk. And a chance here for her to keep us in this ball game. 2 outs. She pops one foul. It's 1-1. Pena will get the K Collector on the 1-2 count here. And locked in. And she lofts one up over second base. It's going to get down in front of Greg Bomzo. And we have a runner aboard. That's the potential tying run at first base for Pork Bennett, who's 0 for 2 today. He was able to reach base in every at-bat. They pull roids for Carlos Bauer, so we have great speed at first. Great call, and they're going to take off for second. And sliding in safely is Carlos Bauer, now in scoring position. Pork Bennett just needs to get a base hit here, and K Collector activates on the 0-2. Ball inside. 30 pitches for Pena. Swing through, strike 3. That ends the ball game. So, a tough loss against the Jacks, who were 1-4 coming into this one. Jared Capps pitched really well. So did Fabio Fabulo. Both allowed 6 hits, but Jacks get 1 big hit. It's a home run from Bomzo, and that's literally all the offense today. So, oh, shit. A 2 for 2 day for Merle Ryan. Both were infield singles. Roids had a base hit after getting juiced. Woodman, Kaufman, and James all got hits, but not in the same inning. Roids also reached on a walk, and that was all our offense could muster today. On the other side, with 6 total hits, 3 came from Bomzo. 1 was the solo home run, the game winner. Jeb Jumps had a base hit, Rush had a hit, and Cul-de-sac had a hit. That was it for the Jacks. Pitching wise, Fabulo was fabulous today at 4 2/3, giving up 4 hits, 1 earned run. It was a solo home run, 7 strikeouts, and he gets the loss solely because his offense couldn't do anything. Gasser Morris came in, faced 3 batters. He gave up 2 hits and then got an out. That was all he needed to do. On the other side, Caps gets the win, goes 4 innings, 5 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Pena comes in, gets a save, 2 innings for him, giving up 1 hit and 2 strikeouts. So really frustrating loss. Bomzo gets the number 1 spot, Fabulo number 2, and Jerry Caps number 3. So yeah, actually, Fabulo actually outpitched Caps, but still gets the loss. So, damn, that's really frustrating. So we are back to even. We're a 3-3 record between these two. This is tough. I'll give it the drop to Chukov, as he is cheaper and he is older. Loyalty between these two, I'm going to give it to Fabulo. He came in and pitched really well after a really ugly start in his first outing with us. Sim to the next game. It is, I guess we're doing another double header here against the Jacks. And we're going to do, oh God, we have Carlos Bauer coming back out to the mound. He pitched fine. His offense has been awful. And Werner Bergenberg, who is tense, he aged up quite a bit. Since the original SMB league. Since that game ended, a lot has occurred. We have some development here for Pork Bennett, and it looks like offensive development. I might consider that one. Shigatani loses a fielding in the free agent pool. We have Flash Ledar with 2 speed, so that's good to see. Development for Snag Roper, development for Resplendent. We have -2 fielding for Chukov, fine with that. Jordan Resplendent gets +7 velocity. That's amazing. And Kitty Kaufman gets +5 fielding. So that's really great. Positive random rolls for us. Stag Roper, chance to lose 2 contact, 4 power, chance for more power, and a chance to lose the first pitch Slayer. Well, he doesn't swing on the first pitch anyway, so let's go ahead and roll this one for him. See if maybe he can get out of his funk if we get a good power boost here. We won't get the extra 4. And he will, of course, lose his first pitch Slayer trait. So whatever. He drops to a B+, ironically. But I don't know. The guy's pissing me off right now. Resplendent, we're going to give her the junk and accuracy. Chance for more junk, she won't get that. But 20-year-old is improving. And I think Pork has earned this one. He's been playing decently well. 1 power, 1 speed, 1 contact. Chance for more power. And he won't get that. Chance for more speed, I'm fine without it. And then the chance for the rally starter trait, he won't get that either. So no big deal. A little boost for him. And again, we're not doing this one for Brick Towers. We're not going to give him walk prone. So that's it for development. And that's really all we're going to do here today. In the next episode, we're going to go back out for another matchup against the Jacks. We lost 1-0, and now we're going to try and see if we can split the series with Carlos Bauer on the mound against Werner Bergenberg. So we'll see you in a little bit when we do that second video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.